So basically, working with Brian uh, took me places I really didn't think were possible. I've always been a personal trainer and had like online coaching, and that was normally through my email list and through current clients I've already had. But I couldn't figure out how to take the workout programs I had and the basically the meal plans, the workout, the weight loss guides, all my info products that I had spent so much time on creating. I couldn't find out how to make sales. I had my blog, I had my website, I had everything up and running the way I thought it was supposed to be. I had bought in other products before. I'd probably spent over $2,000 on other products to try to figure out how to market online and advertise your products and services online. And after working with Brian, he showed me the connection I was missing. And that's the thing is I had the product. I had my shopping cart set up. I had Facebook ads I was already running, but I couldn't get my message in advertising to connect to my product. So I couldn't get my product to connect with the market, and I didn't know I wasn't making any sales, and I was frustrated, and I was going to quit. And I remember talking to my girlfriend at the time. I was going to stop. I was done. I was done beating my head against the wall. I thought this whole online thing was a joke, and people were just out there selling products to basically scheme you, and I didn't know how to make it work. And so that's when I started working with Brian. And let me tell you, within a week, I'll never forget. Within a week's time of learning the concept behind running ads and specifically just Facebook ads. That's the only source of traffic that I started doing paid advertising. And I went from months of not making any sales to saying I was going to quit, I was going to throw in the towel, to working with Brian. And 1 week later, it was Sunday, May 19th, 6 p.m. I was out to dinner with my girlfriend, and I got an email, and I just went live with the Facebook ad campaign that morning. It was a Sunday morning, so I didn't know what to expect. But the ads got approved. My girlfriend knew that I was waiting to see what happens with the ads, see if any traffic came through. And lo and behold, 6 p.m. that Sunday night, I checked my email, and it was an email from my shopping cart saying I just made my first sale. And that was my first $37 online sale, all because of working with Brian and learning what he had to show me about ads. So then, this is where things got really interesting, is right after that sale, I was like on cloud nine. I thought everything was going to change. And I made, from that Sunday to the following Sunday, I made 6 more sales. So I made a total, I went from broke to not making any sales to quitting, to wanting to quit, to making 7 sales in 1 week. Exactly 1 week, Sunday to Sunday. But it got me hungry. I wanted more. And so that's where Brian took me to the next level. And just learning a few more tweaks that he showed me of how to just get through a couple different ads, start understanding more direct targeting, and help get my cost per click lower. I went on that next Wednesday, I made $738 on that one day. So I went from wasting money. I remember there was a time before I started working with Brian where I lost $300 in one day on ads, and it was in less than a couple hours. I had no idea what I was doing. So I went from losing $300 a day and spending up to $1 a click on certain ads because I didn't understand how to get the clicks lower, to making my first sale, spending less on ads, and getting my cost per click lower. I remember that day I made $738. I only spent $52 in ads. I spent $52 in ads. Cost per click at one point got down to 18 cents per click, and I made $738 in sales. So pure profit, take $52 off $738, high 600s I made in pure profit that day. So working with Brian took my business to a whole level up, another level that I never could have imagined. And without Brian, I would have quit. I definitely would have quit. There was no way I was going to stick through this. I was just beating my head against the wall and basically just frustrated and worn out and missing the connection of how to make these ads work on Facebook. And when if you're not working with Brian, plain and simple, you're missing out. He took my business to a whole other level. And made it profitable. So if you're not working with Brian, like I said, you're missing out. I highly recommend getting involved and learn these Facebook ads because it will change your life.